19-year-old Blanca Nagy visits her parents in a suburb of Budapest. It's the weekend and for once they're not working. They spend 40 hours a week at a Mercedes factory for a monthly salary of 625 euros. But as of this year, their employer can demand up to 56 hours work a week for exactly the same pay.
Before we worked Monday to Friday, and if we wanted, we could do extra hours. In general, we accepted, but weren't forced to come Saturday morning or afternoon.
In late 2018, the government reformed labour laws. Now bosses can demand their staff work up to 400 extra hours a year. That's nearly one additional day a week. Companies can also delay paying these extra hours by up to 3 years. Dubbed the slave law by critics, it sparked mass protests across Hungary, and Blanca took centre stage.
The problem is that for the past 9 years, the government has treated us like idiots. We won't let it go.
The speech went viral. Soon after, pro-government media ran a smear campaign against the high school student.
In my class and in the school, many people want to move abroad. Some tell me they can't imagine spending their future here.
In the south of Budapest, a workers' union went on strike against the new law and demanded better salaries. The 3,100 employees of this tyre factory won their battle, but are careful not to criticize authorities or their bosses.
Ez még 2017-ben történt, mivel nem jöttek emberek dolgozni.
Our bosses are struggling to recruit in Hungary. So now they're looking at other Eastern Europeans from less developed countries, such as Ukraine. They are even recruiting people from Mongolia and India.
Hungarian authorities argue that the so-called slave law should in fact mean more Hungarians and fewer foreigners get work. The national government's motto is that immigration must stop altogether. And Viktor Orbán spokesman is keen to defend national preference.
You have to take care of your own population and your own families first. And again, it's a philosophical difference whether you would like to rely on external resources. The more migrants come to your country, it's going to change the culture and the civilization of the country. We would like to avoid that. We wouldn't like to become a migration country here in Hungary.
Orbán's centre-right allies in Europe suspended his party from their group over issues including minority rights and media freedom. But he remains as popular as ever, with polls showing that over half of Hungarians back him in the European elections.